Let's talk about Leos. Now, a primary life theme for a Leo is going to be gaining power through effort and creativity. Again, they're really connected. Any fire sign is going to be connected to your solar plexus. The best crystals for a Leo to work with, if you're into crystal energy, is going to be garnet, ruby, and amber. They're very good at preserving their own energies in situations where most people cannot. They will pick a life that's like filled with all of these challenges, knowing there's an internal knowing that with each problem lies a specific goal and opportunity for growth. They will work tirelessly to manifest what it is that they want, regardless of how difficult it may seem or how unattainable it may seem. And again, that goes back to the physical reason of why you're connected to the sturgeon and always going against the grain and going upstream, right? Leos, like Aries, right? Like many fire signs, they're natural born motivators. They have a lot of confidence. They have a lot of enthusiasm, and it really radiates off of them, and it pulls other people towards them and attracts other people towards them. They're very focused and creative and generous, and they have this like natural ability to just express themselves and their opinions with zero fucks given. They just have to express themselves. They have a really good gift to be able to analyze situations and exude choices with very swift judgment for a very beneficial outcome. So again, that goes back to like being in the healthcare field. You know, you have this wonderful ability to feel and sense situations being connected to the solar plexus, but you also have a very quick way of thinking in order to be able to find the best possible outcome for people. They can be extremely protective of their friends, their families, their responsibilities, anything that they love, can be very aggressive when it comes to protecting that. If they feel like any of this is threatened, you will not get a nice Leo. You just will not get a nice Leo. I think that holds true for all fire signs, but it is very dominant with Leos. They're very motivated by their desires too. And they want long-lasting outcomes. They want long-lasting, solid foundations. Their personalities are so big and so bright that they leave imprints on people, you know, and again, it depends on the experience that you're having with a Leo, but generally speaking, in a positive way, it's going to be a very good imprint. Now, depending on where they're choosing to operate from, again, like they can manifest and inspire others, or they can go down a little bit more of a destructive path. So fire signs in general, I think it's important to note that like their experiences are very much so based around experiencing the polar opposite. So regardless of whether you're a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius, you will typically experience the polar opposites throughout your life. So a major life challenge, something that Leos sign up for, is to get rid of the feelings of self-doubt and rise above to self-acceptance. The lessons of self-acceptance, again, go back to the solar plexus, right? But it is something that helps complete the Leo's path. It helps them fulfill what they are exploring. And what they're exploring is the depths of their own soul. Life's emotions tend to run very deep for the Leos. And again, because it's experiencing the polar opposites, they eventually get to this point where the awareness and understanding becomes the doorway to the realization that it's always been within them all along.